I just woke up a half hour ago. I've been really uh, catching sleep when I can, and so what I want to say is, if in this new method, it's the easy dot rule, but it says any dot note or any note. So it could be any note. So if you have a dot on C sharp, you could go one fret lower than that and start on C there. Say, I just want to start on C. Why? I always say that. Why? I don't know. But I had to. So if this is, let's say this is where the C sharp dot is on my guitar, but it's two whole notes lower because I down tuned this guy. So I have a baritone guitar. I don't even have to play a bass, right? So this would be actually, two whole notes down, which would be a major third. Actually, it's a fourth down from that C sharp. So C sharp's here. Okay. A third down is here. And this would be like, it should be in A flat. Okay. So here's my sixth dot. And it's flatting that would be an A flat. So if I wanted to start on an A flat, which that would be, there's your C-shaped A flat down here. Why is this a C-shaped A flat? Because I down tuned my guitar two whole notes. So it's C, D, okay, it's E, D, down to C. Okay, now the C part would be C to B flat to A flat. Now a C shape starts on the 3. So it'd be like a pentatonic scale starting from the 3rd. It'd be why isn't that? Okay, that would be starting from the 3rd. I might be transposed. Okay, my bad there. So here's where your E is. And now the strings are going to hurt a little more. So C, remember, starts, the way I played it is, okay, so it's like that. That's our C pentatonic. Now let's talk about the dots. The dots, we're gonna have to leave perfect pitches for the discussion of the dots. And I will play it on the guitar whenever we can, but I want to talk about the easy dot scale rule. Any dot note, or any note for that matter, can be looked at as any of 7 modal scale degrees of a major scale in which the starting note dot is the Phrygian third of. Now I've tried the other intervals and I can't get anything that'll form a major scale except for the way it was described. You look at a major third down, and that's the dot scale. So the dot scale is a very powerful scale. I can tell you that, because the dot scale is actually 7 scales in one. How is that possible? Because let's say we're on the A dot. Okay, we're going to go back to piano here because I think it's easier to hear. So let's say we're on the A dot here. Okay, The dot scale would be 2 whole steps down. That has nothing to do with how I tuned my guitar, by the way, which is 2 whole steps down. That's just a coincidence. So the dot scale is two whole steps down. So for the A note, the dot scale would be F. And you can actually start on F, say down here lower, and you can hold an A here, and you can say, what is A of that F scale? It's the third of an F scale. But when you go up that F scale, forming 8 keys: key of F, key of G, key of A, key of B flat, key of C, key of D, key of E. So the A note, pretending there's a dot on it, this is where we want to start. There's a dot on it. Okay, I know people want to hold me to a note. If I play that A dot here, which would be the C sharp dot. Here's the A dot. It's the C sharp dot in your tuning, but I don't have a dot there. So we're looking at down C tune because we're using Andy's guitar. So it'd be where the A dot is. So it would be the 6th dot. It's just a 6th. Here's a minor 3rd. Here's a major 4th. Here's a major 5th. Here's a major 6th. So this is the A. Should be tuned somewhat. Okay. Now, that is the note that I'm going to be honing in on. So just watch me do it. Listen, because it doesn't matter the exact note. As a matter of fact, it says right here any note. So this particular note. Although on your guitar the 6th would be the C sharp. So we start on that A. We look at the scale that A dot note is the 3rd of. Okay, and it would be the 3rd of the F scale. So we're going to form 7 keys from the F. Key of F, key of G, key of A, key of B flat, key of C, key of D, key of E. Okay? What is A to those keys? So here's our A note. Here's our dot note. Don't worry about exactly. I can't find it on my guitar because you don't have a dot on your A. If you do have a dot on your A, it would be the 4th. It would be the 2nd dot up. So it would be your A is the perfect 4th dot. My A is the 6th dot. Okay, so that kind of thing. We look at that A. Starting from F here, what is that A? A is the 3rd of the key of F. A is the 2nd of the key of G. A is the root of the key of A. A is the major 7th, the leading tone to the key of B flat. That's a hard one, but that's true. A is to C, A is the 6th of C. And with D, A is the 7th, excuse me, A is the 5th of D. A is the 4th of E. A is the 3rd of F. So I'm going to count them again. 3rd, 2nd, root, 7th, 5th, 4th. No. A is the 6th, 5th, 4th, 3rd. Okay, so that works. You take a note, a dot, whatever it is, whatever note or dot it is, and you go 2 whole steps down from there. Okay, and then you form a major scale. So for the E dot note, E is the 3rd of C, Ionian. Okay.